Why you always in the mood? Mess around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Mess around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Mess around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Mess around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Mess around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Every
Okay, then. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Good evening, guys. How are you all? Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Am I visible? Can you please confirm me that once? Everyone? Good evening, guys. Good evening, Naveen. Good evening, Bhimrao, sir. Guys, quickly confirm. Okay, that is great. That is great. Good evening, Subhashini. Good evening. How are you? Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so finally, guys, welcome back to the last day of this CSS Mastering CSS from Scratch course, which was originally planned for 5 days, but now because we are so invested in the project that we want to complete it with all the effects. So now we are on day 7, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying the whole like days, even though we have extended it 2 days so that we can complete the project in a proper way, right? So I hope you're enjoying it so far, and today will be the last day because we'll be almost completing it, okay? But I hope that you guys have learned a lot of CSS so far, and I hope that you have seen now how to create designs using HTML and CSS properly, okay? So if you're enjoying, guys, please let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat, and guys, please don't forget to like the stream, like the video, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. So guys, shall we start with today's session, which is also your last session? Shall we start, everyone? And yes, guys, good news is that the slider is completed. So the carousel, you can see, now it's completed. You can see, right? It's working properly. So it took around 30 to 40 minutes for me to figure out a proper logic. See, guys, carousels are generally not tough. They are quite easy, right? I have made a lot of carousels, but the problem or the new thing about the Hotstar carousel was this. See, when you click, fine, the whole thing moves. Then again the whole thing moves. But if at the end there are only 2 or 3 movies left, it only moves that much. That means twice it's moving full, and then for the last one it's moving half, or how many movies are left depending on that. So even if 2 movies are left, it only moves that much. That's why basically there were 2 logics in this. So we had to integrate 2 different logics in this. First, full movement, and second, the movement for only the remaining things at the end. That's why it was getting a little tricky yesterday to create it on the spot, because normal carousels are very easy to create. But I wanted to create it, so that's why now you can see it's perfectly working fine for us as well. You can see it here. It moves fully. Now the speed is a little slow. We can make that fast. That's completely fine. And then see, it again moves fully. And now only 2 or 3 are left at the end. So if I click, so there was only 1 left. It comes here. Now don't worry about this gap here. We can easily resolve that. That's not an issue. But the main thing is it's completed. So it took around 30 minutes for me after yesterday's session. I sat for 30 minutes and revamped the whole logic. And now we are left with something like this. You can see. So don't worry, guys. I am going to be explaining you this complete logic at the end of the session. So don't worry about this at all. Okay. At the end of the session, I'll explain you this complete logic. And it's very easy, guys. So don't worry. Just some basic calculations here and there. Otherwise, it's very easy. Okay. some basic logics, and we can make it a little more better, but that's fine for now to at least complete it. Okay, after then you can sit, or I can sit with you, and we can just make some minor changes here and there and make this logic much more better. But for now, this is fine. So the best part is we are not using any library. We have coded this whole thing. That's the great thing. Okay, now then guys, before moving on to the scripting logic, let's move ahead and let's try to complete the other remaining part that we have, which is quite similar. Okay, so we'll quickly add few more sections. I'm not going to add all the sections because it has like around 10-15 sections which are exactly same. So I'll just create this channel section once, okay, because it's a different thing other than the other things. And I'll also create this section, language section, genre section, and I think other than that everything is quite same, so no need to create that again and again, right everyone? And finally we'll go back to footer, last thing, the footer. Okay, and guys, what's important is this effect. This effect is what I want to create. Okay, so we are also going to create this effect today. So guys, we have a lot of things in our plate for today. Okay, scrolling logic, carousel logic, I want to explain that. We need to create this effect, and we also need to create this effect. Okay, that's why I'm not going to create these styles again and again, because they are almost similar. We just have to copy and paste. You can see it's quite big, but literally the same thing. Okay, so I'm simply going to repeat it 4 or 5 times, and that should be enough. Okay everyone, so let's go, let's start. Now the first thing that I want to do here is, see guys, now in our page, if you see, we have this border or the proper color. But if you look at the real Hotstar, here you don't have any color. See that guys? You don't have that box appearing. Down here you have that color, but here you don't have that box appearing. So what we have to do is, guys, we also have to make this transparent. Okay, we also have to make this one as transparent, guys. Okay, so let's go and let's do it, so that it gels up with the other things that we have here. Is that clear, guys? Hopefully you're understanding. Or we can keep it for the last, no issues, that's also fine, up to us. Okay, so now then, first of all guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this section, to the main one. Okay, now you can see I have a lot of movies here. Okay, so guys, first of all, we're going to go to this main area. Okay, where is it? Okay, this is the main page. This is your fixed banner. Okay, this one is your fixed banner, and then this is your main area. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, to the main area I have given some height. Okay, so let's search it, main area. Okay, you can see I have given it a height of 200 VH. I want to remove that height. I want the height of this to depend upon what? To depend upon the content that I'm going to put here. Okay, so I'll remove that height, and now you won't have that extra height. See, now depending on the content, it's having that much height only. It's not scrolling up. Now as long as I add content, the height will keep increasing. That's all we needed, guys. So that's all it will do. And don't worry guys, we'll change the color of this afterwards. We'll come back to this, no issues in that. Now let's move ahead, guys, and let's start working with the other things as well. Okay, cool. And I think the gap is a little bit more here, so we should, I think, decrease this gap a little bit. And maybe that's because of the padding that we have given, or that gap is not even haunting that much, because it's quite similar. You can see almost similar, so not that great. So yeah, that should be fine. Let's go everyone, let's go. Now guys, the best part is, so let's say now we have created this section, we have created this top 10 section, right? So now they have removed it. Now because this is the real site, guys, it keeps changing every day, so that's fine. So now guys, we have created one section like this. We have created one top 10 section. Now other things are quite similar, so let's move ahead with this channel section. Is that clear, guys, everyone? Shall we? Let's move ahead with the channel section, everyone. And now you see, guys, when I hover on it, a video plays behind it. Now we don't have that videos. Okay, we don't have those videos with us. So first we'll focus on creating that section. After that, at the end, if we get time, I'll also integrate those videos. But right, it's a big web page to deal with. But again, we are trying our best, so let's go. So again, guys, same thing. Let's quickly go here. Now, see, I can use the exact same styling that I have for movies again. Okay, like if needed, guys, we can use the exact same styling that we have for movies. But I don't want to complicate the code. That's why I'm going to write it again. Okay, so let's go here. Let's say Okay, just some general genre section, or maybe this can be, you know, category. So let's call it as category, or I don't know what I've named. So let me just look at the images once that I've created, and you know, then I can confirm what I have named them. Okay, it's brand. I'm calling it BR. That stands for brand. So I'm going to use brand now. So let's go. Okay, so one more section here. Section. Let's give it the class of brands. Okay, and let's say top brands, something like that. Okay, nice. Let's apply some styling to it as well. So let's go down there. Dot brands. Okay, width will be 100%, exactly similar. Height nothing, but little bit of padding. So padding from top, bottom 10 pixel, from left, right also 10 pixels. You know, that should be it. And for now, let's just give it a background color of red. And you can see it's here, right down here. Okay, you can't see it because of my subscribe banner, maybe you can't see it. So let me give that extra height, guys, the extra height that I removed. Let me give that for a while. At the end I'll remove it. Let me give that extra height, you know, so that you can see everything. Okay, yep, let me give that height again. Okay, now you can see, right, this red one is here. Now inside this I want to put those popular brands here. Okay, so let's go and let's put those popular brands here in this red div, which is small right now, but now once we put content it will be perfectly fine. So inside this a div which I'll call as brand, and inside this my image will be there. So dot slash images slash br1, and let's just give it like, you know, brand, whatever you want, guys. Alt is up to you. Okay, let's see. And here you guys, first brand is here and it's inside a div properly. Let's copy this. No need to give height and width in this case as of now, because whatever we have, okay, these things I have downloaded in that much height only. So that's why no need to worry about that height anymore. Okay, BR2, BR3. If at all height is needed, I can give it, no issues in that as well. 4. And how many do I have? Do I have 5 brands in here? 6 brands. So I'm going to put all the 6 brands here. So BR6 as well. So now guys, we should have this one below each other, because by default they are block elements, right everyone? So they're one below each other. Now we know what to do, right? To move them side by side, we'll just go to this brands, which is the parent, and ask it to have display of flex, like that. Okay, now I need some gap. So column gap of, let's say, 10 pixels. That should be, I think, too much. Yeah, that's a little too much, because everywhere else we are having 8 pixels. So let's just give it 8 pixels as well. Okay, so guys, are we cleared with this branding logic, everyone? Okay, hopefully. Now let's give some border radius around it. Okay, so that should be given to this brand. Okay, this one, brand. That's the small div, right? Brands is this full red div, big one. Inside that we have a single brand div, which is a single div, and inside that we have the image. Okay, so let's go dot brand. I'm going to give it a border radius. Okay, let me show you first. Let me show you. If I give it, you know, some kind of width and height. So let's say for the first one, if I just comment out the image and just give some height and width. Width, let's say 200 pixel. Height, let's say 200 pixel. And background color, let's say blue. So you can see that that div is there. Okay. Now guys, these images are getting a little bigger. No issues in that case. Instead of height width 200 by 200, you can give match parent. Sorry, you know, fit content. You can give that as well. Fit content, so that whatever is the size of the image, that should be the size of the div as well. But I'm doing this just to show you that there is a div. Okay, let me increase the width a little bit. Okay, now I can see it's almost similar. Now what I'm planning to do is, I'm going to give this a border radius of, let's say, 8 pixels. You can see now it has border radius. Okay, and I also want to check how much border radius I given to these divs. I'm going to use the same border radius. So to, yep, 10 pixels. So let's give it 10 pixel as well. Yep, nice. Okay guys, you can see that, right? But you can see, even though I give border radius to the div, the images don't have that radius. It's because, guys, your div is having border radius, but image is sharp and it's going outside. It's going outside that border. So what I can say is, whatever goes outside, it's an overflow and you have to keep it hidden. I'm asking it to the div to do this. So whatever image portions go outside from the borders, that's hidden, and that's why now it appears on the images as well. Now guys, remove the width and height, because the width and height of this div will depend upon the images, and that's what I want. And that should be it. Is that cleared, guys? And now just remove the color, and here we go. Guys, are we cleared with this, everyone? Hopefully. Okay. And I think some little parts of this are not visible. Let me just check. Height of 300 pixels. Maybe the images are like that. Let me see the image once. It's full. Then how come I am not... Okay, let me just confirm, guys. Is it me only, or... Because the bottom ones are not visible, I think, according to me. The bottom ones are not having border radius. Let me give background color of blue again just to see it. Yep, see the bottom border radius. So I think the height is a little bit bigger. So I don't want that. Okay, that's because the height of this is a little bit bigger. So let's say height of this should be, you know, fit content. Still a little bit of height is extra there. Let's try it with max content. Nope, that extra height is going there, guys, and we don't need that. Okay. Okay, I have one more way then. No need to worry about this anymore. So let's remove the height logic from this. Let the height depend upon it. And rather than giving border radius, but I wanted to give border radius to div, so that in future, even if I, you know, even if I want to create that effect, it can be created. But now this extra height is bugging us a little bit. So no issues, guys. Let's give it some height. Let's give it a height of 150 pixels. Let's see how much is it. Okay, now let's make it 140. Yeah, that's fine now. All good. That extra height was bugging us, but that's fine now. It's okay. Okay, so guys, all sorted, and now you have that, which is almost similar to this. You can see that now. But I think it's a little bigger, right? In here, it's a little bigger, maybe. So I think we should also increase the width a little bit, maybe. Yeah, so let's go. So width of okay, let's check how much width they have given to this div, and accordingly. Hi 5v5, good evening buddy. Good evening buddy. You joined late today. See, they are using a video behind, so we can also use a video, but again, okay, the width is 281 and the height is 158. Let's use that much. Width is 281 and height was 158, right? So let's use that same. Height's gonna be 158 pixels. Now the image will be a little smaller, but that's fine. Okay, now you can see image is getting a little smaller. No issues in that case. We can ask the image to have exact same width as parent. So to this image, I want to apply CSS. So you can just give it a class of brand image. Same you can do. Okay, give all the images this class. Now guys, I have one more way of applying the CSS. I can, instead of giving, so if you don't want to give this class again and again, what you can do is you can say, I want to apply CSS on IMG. But if you apply it like this, if I apply CSS like this directly on IMG, it will be applied to every image in the whole site. So I don't want that. I'm going to say, this CSS to be applied should be applied to the image only if they are children of brand. So now apply CSS to image and only to the image who are children of brand. So that means it will be to this image only because it's a children of brand and no other image on the site. So you can just save some time. Now just ask it to have width of 100%, exactly same as parent. Yep, perfectly fitting. Is that clear, guys? No, Utpal, nothing big, buddy. Good evening, buddy. Good evening, good evening. Just adjusted this section, that's all. Nothing big as of now. Okay. So guys, are we cleared with this, everyone? I hope so. Hopefully we are cleared with this. Okay. Now then, let's move ahead. Let's move ahead, guys. Let's move ahead to the next section. So I need one more section just like the previous one. Okay. So guys, we'll just copy and paste again. What say, everyone? Can we copy the first section again and paste it? What say, guys? Shall we? Okay. Just to add one extra section, that's all. So let's go. I want to copy the first section, not the top one, not the top 10, the first one. So it is starting from here. Let's copy the whole thing. Now guys, the only thing that will remain is change the images and it will work exactly same, right? So I'll copy this movies from here. And I forgot to mention latest releases here. Oh, it is starting from here, sorry. So let's copy it from here. And in the whole section. Where is it ending? Where is it ending? Yep, it's ending here. Copy this whole thing and paste it after the brands. Where is the brand section ending? It's ending here. So mention. Now this is going to be, let's say, popular movies. I'm using the same images, guys, but you can use a different image. Here we go. Popular movies are here now. And I think we should just give some shift tab so that it doesn't go that much. Nice. And the internal things should move a little forward. I have too many movies now. Nice. Okay, all good now. All set. And now, instead of writing latest releases, let's write popular movies. And here also, let's just call as popular movies section. Okay guys, I hope this is all clear to you. And here we go. You have it again, your popular movies. And guys, let's remove the background color red so that it's completely visible. So let's remove that red color from there. And you can see now. Okay, but I think I should give some background color to the behind one, so because you can see it's kind of looking transparent. I can see that stuff right behind it. So we should give that color as well. Don't worry, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. So let's not give it red, but at least let's give it the color that we have, this one. Okay. You can see that, right, guys? And I think to everyone else, we should not give this color. We should give this black color maybe. Yes. We need a black color, guys. Here it's a little dark color. We need a black color here. Okay. So we need this color to be given to the background. So let's give it everywhere else. Here also. And to the navigation as well. Where is our navigation? Navigation. Yep. Now this should be fine. Yep. See? Now it's properly affected, right, everyone? Cleared, guys, with this till now? Hopefully. So now we have this section as well. We have again repeated. So guys, I hope you're understanding, right? I'm repeating the same section again and again. I just don't have that much images. That's why I'm repeating the same section again and again. But our aim is not to, you can change the images. I know that you're well versed in that. So you can definitely easily change the images. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. So now guys, let's move ahead. Everyone, let's move ahead and let's create the other parts as well. Okay, and let me increase the height of this so that, you know, nothing hides behind my subscribe banner. So let me increase the height for a second, for some time. Because you can see now after this, whatever I create, it will be hidden behind my subscribe banner. Whatever I'm going to create after this. So I don't want that. So for that, let me increase the height for some time. So to the main area, I'll ask you to have 300 VH. So that, you know, I can see this much. I can also create things after this. Okay. Guys, let me copy the same thing again, you know, just to create one more, like something like superhero shows, something like that. So let me copy the same section again. I want that superhero shows. Nice. Let's call it as superhero shows. Superhero shows. Okay, just, you know, one more section. Exactly same. Guys, I really hope that you all are understanding this, everyone. Just copy and paste. Right, guys? It's nothing big, right, everyone? And just a tab to make it, you know, a little bit forward. That should be it. And now we'll have one more section of superhero shows. You can see, right? So now, yep, here we go. Oh, why popular movies twice? Did I pasted it twice? I think yes, I pasted it twice maybe. Oh yes, I pasted it twice. I don't want it twice. So no issues, we can call it something else. We can call it, let's say, binge-worthy shows, binge-worthy movies, something like that. So binge-worthy movies. Guys, if we just change the images, right, they will start looking good. Binge-worthy movies. Okay. Okay, guys, all cool. So now you have this. Now, in between these two, I also want to create this section, guys, the sports section. Okay, this one. I want to create this section, best in sports. Shall we, everyone? Shall we go with this one now? I want to create it between these two, binge-worthy and superhero. So I'll have my famous brands, then popular movies, binge-worthy shows, and then just between binge-worthy and superhero, I want best in sports. Okay, guys? So let's go. And again, guys, I hope you can understand it's exactly the same thing. The height and width are changing, right? You can see, right, everyone? It's literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. It's just these images are big and this image is small. That's all. That's all. And the width is a little bit more. That is it, guys. Other than that, it's exactly same. Nothing big. So let's go and let's add the sports section, guys. Everyone, I hope you're ready. First of all, let me just check out the width and the height for a second before we move ahead. Okay. So the width is around 334 and the height is around 224. But the whole card is actually, yes. And guys, I also want to create this effect. See that when you hover on it, you get that, right? Extra content. Can you see that, everyone? Okay, I hope you can see that. So accordingly, I need to work on this. Okay. So the whole height, I want that whole height. Yes. The whole height is 287 and the width is 339. Almost 340 and 287, something like that. So we need to, you know, put this whole thing in that. So let's go. What was the height again? Okay. 340 by 287. That's what I need. 340 by 287. So let's quickly go. And let's, as I said, I want to create it between popular and binge-worthy. So I'm going to create it here in between. So let's call it as best in sports section. Okay, cool. Let's create a section. Let's give it a class of sports. Okay, everyone, all set. And now here I need to create that multiple sports section, but before that, let's give it some height and width. Let's call sports section CSS. Guys, I hope you are all are understanding everything here. Guys, just confirm me once, just confirm that once, everyone. And guys, please don't forget to like the video if you're new here, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. That means a lot to me, so please don't forget to do that. And guys, please let me know in the chat if you're understanding everything or not. Please let me know that in the chat. So dot sports, I want you to have, first of all, width of 100% and a height of, anything. So no height actually, I just want to give some padding. So padding from all around this 10 pixel, or 10 pixel from top, 10 pixel, no, nothing from right. So tr, top right, bottom 10 pixel, left 10 pixel. That's all. Okay. This is what I want. And for now, just give it a background color of red so that we can at least see this. So let's see if it is visible to us, guys. That's great. Akif, that's great, buddy. But enjoy that as well. Okay. So now, guys, we have this div, right, everyone? Now we have this div. Now inside this, we want to put our sports thing. Okay. Now you can see, guys, our sports thing is also going like that. It's quite big, right? Okay. So we need to adjust that accordingly. Now here also, guys, what I'm trying to say is here also you can see we have that swiper left and swiper right. Right, guys? Everyone. So we need that here as well. So we can again copy it from the top. We have already created this swiper right and swiper left. So let's search for that. Swiper. And we can just take this whole thing. We can also take the slider from here, but we'll create another one down there. No issues. We'll create another one down there. Guys, I'll just create one more. Now I need to figure, where is my best in sports section? Yep. Put the swiper so that at least we can start seeing it. Okay. So now this will also have that swiper. Okay, you can see now we have that swiper here. It's here, guys, so don't worry. It's here. Okay. And let's go. Hi Kaushik, how are you, buddy? Let's also give color white to this so that that icon's color becomes white. But I can't see that. But let's see, guys. Let's create the content that then we'll see it. No issues in that. Now, guys, inside that I need that slider again. So I need div, same. Give it a class of slider. So you'll have a slider which will be and also play icon on bot. Yes, we'll do that. Yes, don't worry. I'll add that. Now, guys, see, you can see, right? We have this slider. I'm again creating slider because I just need that slider again. And again, the sliders CSS is already written. Right, guys, everyone? The slider CSS is already there, so I don't have to worry about it. I just need a slider here so that I can have this feature, the whole feature. But now what changes is the inside content. Here, this was a slider. Inside that we have a movie, which is bigger in height. Here we have sports. Here we have sports, and its width and height are different than the movie. So I need to write CSS for this separately, guys. Okay. So let's go. Let's call it div. Give it a class of sport. Okay. Dot sport. Give it a width of 340 pixel and a height of 287 pixels. And for now, background color, let's say blue. And now you'll see it's there. Okay, is that clear, guys? Everyone, I hope you're understanding this. Okay, so you have this section. And just if I give this slider a little bit color, okay, you'll see that if I just give that slider a color, let's say for example, dot slider, background color purple, let's say, you'll see it's there. Now see, guys, all the sliders are highlighted now. See that? And guys, it kind of looks good, right? This color with the black combination kind of looks good, but I know it's not that good, so leave it. But guys, what I'm trying to say is, just want you to see that everywhere we have this slider. I'm using this slider again and again, everywhere. Okay, which is fit content. So based on the number of elements I keep adding, the width of this will keep increasing. That's what I wanted to tell you, right? So let's keep it activated for some time. Until I'm working with this, let's keep it activated. Hi Bishan, how are you, buddy? Okay, now guys, let's move ahead. Guys, in some time I'll remove it. Don't forget that. I'm using it everywhere and I don't want this purple color. But for now, let's have it until I'm adding all the things. Okay. Now inside this port, guys, you will see there are two components. When I hover, see, by default, the image and title are visible. But when I hover, you also see that content coming up, right? Guys, see everyone? Hopefully you're understanding that, everyone. When I hover, that content also comes up, right? So we'll create the whole thing and then we'll hide the content. That's what we want to do. Okay? I hope you are understanding that. Okay? So let's go. So in this port, first of all, I need an image, then I need this, and then I need this text. So there are three components in here. So first, I'm going to have one more div, to which I'm going to give a class of, let's say, what can we call it? Something like, let's say, sport img, sport-img. Let's style it first. Dot sport -img. And guys, if you're new here today, directly on, if you're landing on this video, it might be a little complicated for you to understand. So you have to also watch the previous whole 6 sessions that we have done before it. So if at all you're watching it for the first time and you're getting confused a little bit here and there, don't worry guys, because you're directly onto the project. So you should watch the whole 6 days and then you should come here. But again, watch it completely for today and then you can watch the previous sessions as well. Okay. So guys, sport img, width will be same, 100%. That's amazing, Bishan. That's amazing, buddy. That's amazing. Okay, and height. Now let's take height. Let's see what's the height of this image here. And it's around 191. So yeah, we can use that. Height 191 pixels. Okay. And for now, let's give it a background color of, green. I know I'm giving really bad colors, guys, but that's fine, just to see everything. So now in this one, guys, we'll put image. Afterwards, we'll put image here. So don't worry. Now, I need that title, this title. So let's have that title now. After this div, I'm going to have a p tag, to which let's give it a class of, sports title. Or I think it's exactly same as this much, right? This size, oh no, it's a little bit smaller. Okay, no issues. Let's call it as, okay, fine, sports title. Sports title, something like that. Let's, put something like, okay, Mastery Mendes, or something like Virat Kohli hits one more ton, something like that, guys. Okay, I don't know. Okay, fine. So let's see, is it there? We have this. Yep, we have it here. Nice. And now below this, I need that whole content, which will appear only when I hover. So let's also create that content quickly. So p, and I'm going to give it a class of sports-description. And now here, guys, just dummy lorem ipsum. Okay, I'm not going to write the whole content with, by myself. So that content. Let's see. And here we go. It's quite too much, right? The content is quite too much. So I think we should remove some parts of it. So let's remove the last few lines on it. Just have this much. Okay, now let's style them quickly. So first of all, to sports title dot sports -title. Your font, okay, I think that's fine, kind of fine, but a little bit of font size. So font size of 19 pixels. Let's see how much is it. Quite big. I don't need it to be that much. So maybe 18 pixels. Oh, sorry, not 89. Do they change the content in top 10 list manually on the website? No, they don't do it manually. They have a database where they might be tracking this continuously. So regularly that database changes. So there might be an algorithm where whatever people watch, that data is fed into the database. And depending on that, regularly the database gets sorted, or whatever queries they are firing, it's a sorting query. And whenever they fetch the data, that data comes in a sorted fashion based on the number of people watching it right now. And that's how the top 10 is decided. So they never do it manually. I don't think so that anything that's there, anything trending, top 10, whatever they have, that's not manual at all. It all depends on in what format they have their data in database. This is just a design. That's why we have to do it manually. But in reality, all that never happens manually. Okay? Okay, cool guys. So yep, now it's kind of fine. Cool. And a little bit of bold, so font weight, you know, and I think 17 should be much more better, and font weight, let's say 500. Let's see. Yeah, kind of fine. Kind of fine. Maybe 600, but I think that will become bold. Almost similar. I think we can keep it. Almost. Okay, nice. Now guys, about sports description. So dot sports hyphen description. See, it's kind of small. It's kind of very small here, and we have a quite big description. So let's first of all change the font size. So font size should be, I think, 15 pixels. Let's see. A little less, maybe 14 pixels. Okay. And font weight, let's make it, what do you say, 400. Yeah, that should be, I think, kind of fine, maybe. Yep, almost same guys. And I also need some gap, so I'm gonna ask this one to have little margin. So margin top of 10 pixels. Or what you can do, you know, you can just remove this, and now you can also remove the height of sport, because the height will depend upon the content. So you can also remove the height of this, or you can mention it as max height, that this should be the maximum height. Minimum depends on the content, maximum should be this. Okay, so if it starts growing, it will stop at this height maximum. Okay, something like that. Only if you want that, guys, up to you. So I need that last line again. Let's see if that is fitting quite well, or it is too much. I think it's too much. Let's have to this much only. Right now, this guys, just to adjust it. Okay. Yep, kind of fine. And I need a little gap there. So margin top of 5 pixel. Yep, that's the gap. Now guys, let's put the image in here. Everyone ready? So I also have a sports image, no issues in that. So img, and yep, let's have the sports image. So dot slash images slash sports one. Yep, see, now it's quite big. So first of all, let's adjust it. So give this a class, or again guys, no need to give a class. You can just use image based on the parent. So let's do like this. I want to apply CSS on image, but not on all the images. Only onto the images which are under this parent, sports img. Okay, and I want the width to be 100%. And see, now it's adjusting perfectly. That's what I wanted here. And again, same, a little border radius. So let's ask sport img to have a border radius of 10 pixel. And but image is not having that border radius, because again, same guys, image is going outside the borders because it's image. I have given border radius to the div, but image, see, div, image. So even if you give border radius to the div, image is still standing. So ask that whatever is overflowing, extra part, it should be hidden, so that border radius will be visible. So whatever is overflowing, that borderish things are overflowing, keep it hidden. And now you have that border radius available here. Okay, and also to this title, I want margin top of 5 pixels, like that, and that should be it. Now guys, we need that video icon here, right? See, but I think we already have that video icon here. We can use the same icon again, okay, that we are using in the button. So let's go in HTML. Where do we have it? I think we have it on the button. I forgot the name of that icon. So where is the button that we have? Let's search for the I tag. Yep, I think it's, oh, which icon are we, where is that icon? I want to see that. Now guys, this is the problem. Now we need to search for it. Top brands, top 10, latest releases, main area. Here we go. And this is the one. Play. Okay, so we just need that icon. So take that icon. And now let's go down. Not down. I think we're working here somewhere, right? Search for sports. Yep. Here we are. And now guys, just below that image, put this as well. Okay guys, just below the image. Now guys, in the same div, I'm putting my image and icon. But guys, I want the icon on top. You can see I can't see the icon because it's below the image and it's hidden. But I want the icon on top of my image. So guys, what can we do here? We know, right? We can ask the image that you should have position of absolute. And same thing to the icon as well. So in that same tag, I have a I tag which is for icon. It should also have position of absolute. But guys, by default, they will directly go to the parent viewport. I don't want that. That's why to their parent, which is sport, or to their parent, which is sport img, I'm going to give position of relative. And now we should see them both. Here we go. Now you can see that, right? Icon is here, guys. Okay. Now we need to move it down here. So guys, basically, image, icon, they were like this. So I give image and icon absolute. So now they are like this, one on top of each other. That's all. Now to move the icon down, just ask that icon, I tag, that your bottom should be 0. And now it's down here, but also on the right side a little bit. So left of, let's say 20 pixels. Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sports section. I want to see that again. Okay. And this, I think the text is also having a little padding. So let's give them padding, guys. Padding from top bottom 0 pixel, from left right 10 pixels. To the title, same to the description, so that they will have some padding. Now we'll see. Okay, cool. And nice. 10 pixel. And from bottom also 10 pixel. You can see that now, guys. I hope you can see that, everyone. Okay, same thing. And yep, I think that should be it. Almost. Most probably, yeah, that should be it. And I think we should increase the size of that eye. So font size for that icon should be, let's say, 18 pixel. 20. Yep, now we have that. Is that clear, everyone? Understood how we did it? Hopefully. Guys. And to this, guys, I also want to give some padding bottom of, let's say, 5 pixel. Yeah, so that we can have that gap here. Okay. And now to the whole parent, which is sport, I want to give a border radius. Border radius of 10 pixel. Okay, like that. Okay, hopefully, guys, it's cleared. Now, if you see the logic, initially only the image and title are visible and not this text. So same thing we're going to do with this, guys. We'll say that description. Okay, now one more thing, guys. Remove the height. Remove the height. Or just keep max height. That's fine. Okay, keep max height. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask this description to be hidden initially. So I'll say visibility hidden. So now that description should be hidden. You will see that. See, guys? That's hidden. Okay, or okay, but that will take much more gap, because see, guys, their content is also coming on top like that. That's the thing. But they have that much gap. See, they have that much gap to be, fit that content in there. Okay, no issues. Fine. Yep, see, they have actually that much gap here. No issues, guys. So should I give visibility hidden? So we'll have that much gap. So yep, that should be fine. No issues in that. Okay. So keep visibility hidden initially. Okay. So basically that text will be hidden. Now first of all guys, I need this color, whatever this is. So let's take this color quickly. What is the color that they have? I need to see that color. Maybe it's this, so let's take this one. And this applies guys only when I hover it. See, only when I hover it, that color comes up. So I need that. So now by default that text will be hidden. Now when I hover on sport on that block, this should be visible. So I have to write like this, dot sport hover. So I'm going to hover on sport. That means on the whole div, sport div. When I hover on sport, but I want to work on sport description. I want the sport description to come back. So visibility, visible. Now you'll see what happens here. So as soon as I go on that, see, it comes back. But it comes back too fast. So for that, give it some transition. So transition 0.3 seconds, let's say. And now you'll see. Okay. Or maybe it's not what we are doing, guys. I think it should be opacity rather than this. No. Let's give opacity 0. Instead of visibility hidden, guys, let's give it opacity 0. Let's not give this. Give it opacity of 0 so that it's gone. And then give it opacity of 1. Opacity of 1. So now when I hover, it comes back. But to make it slow, give it some transition. So transition 0.3 seconds. So now it should have a little bit slow. You can see that, right, everyone? See? Perfectly fine. And also ask sport to have cursor pointer. Where is the sport? Where is sport? Sport. Yes. So whenever I hover on it, the cursor should be pointer. And also, guys, whenever I hover on sport, see, guys, there is a difference. Now, if I write something here on sport hover, so I'll hover on sport, and whatever I write here will work on sport div. In this case, I'm hovering on sport, but the work is being done on sport description. So difference. If I write only this much, so I'll hover on sport, and whatever CSS I write here, that will also get applied on sport div. But if I write like this, I'll hover on sport, but whatever I apply here, it will applied on this. So hovering will work on sport, but application of that CSS will be done on this. That's one more way. That's one way of applying hovers. Hovering on parent and getting the effect on child. But in this case, I want to do it on sport. So when I hover on sport, I want the background color to be this. Okay, I copied that color. Where is it? Where is that color, guys? Okay, I need to get it back. Yes, why not? It works on any child, Bishan. It works on any child. It doesn't matter. It works on any child. So no need to worry about that. Not only div, anyone. If you talk about non-child, then only for adjacent. Adjacent. There should be some kind of relationship. So it should be either sibling or child or grandchild. If it is somewhere else, then it can't work. If it is in some other parent and in some other child, you have to specify a relationship. Otherwise, it won't work. There should be some kind of relationship. Guys, I've copied that color, but now I'm unable to get that color exactly. Okay. We should get it from the variables then. Okay, let's take this, and now we'll go here. Sports background color should be this, and same guys, there should be a transition as well. So transition 0.3 seconds, and see that guys, everyone clear with that? See, right, this is what we wanted. Perfect. And now we'll just go and copy this whole sport multiple times to change the image to. Now we'll see, first of all they will go, yeah, there, that slider is already flexed, so no need to worry. I don't have to worry about the flexing anymore. Sport number 3. Guys, I'm not going to change the description and all that stuff, but you can change it once you start working with it, hopefully. Sport number 4. I only have 4 images, so if I need that slider, I need to create some extra ones. So again, sport number 1 repeating, sport number 2 repeating, and let's see. Yep, here we go. Is that cleared, guys, everyone? See? And I think when you hover, it also scales a little bit. So let's scale it a little bit. So at the same time, I also wanted to scale. So transform scale 1.1. So now it will also scale a little bit. See? See that, guys? And also change the Z index. Z index should be 10, so that it comes on top of everything else. Yep, like that. See? It's actually looking a little more faster than this, They are scaling it very small, so we can also do that. But I think R was looking a little more better. But that's fine. Yep, nice. That's 2 less. Nice. Nice. Okay, now then remove the blue. And guys, again, remove the slider's color purple. Remove that. And remove the red as well. And you should have something like, okay, again guys, give it the background color that we always want. Otherwise it won't look that great. So yeah, this one. Yep, see now? And I think, yeah, this is not the color, right guys? This is not the color. This is not the color. It was a different color. It was a different color. We need to figure that out. We need to figure that out. I actually got that color, but now I'm unable to find that out. I actually got that color. Okay, but I hope that's fine, right? You can figure out the color and then put it. Because I don't want to use a lot of time in figuring out the color again. I actually got that some time back. But to which div it was, I forgot that now. I don't have it with me. Yes, HSL, but I forgot the values. Don't recollect the values now. That's the problem. Can't recollect the values anymore. Cool. Okay, no issues. No issues. We can figure that out. Or maybe we can just copy some dummy light color from here and use that as well. Okay, let's use one of these. Let's see how it fares there. Let's see. Nope. We need a little more lighter than this. Also guys, let me remove the max height. because I don't want that. The height should depend upon. Now, okay guys, I hope you can get it. It's a very light color. I think it's similar to this, maybe similar to this button, what we have given to this button, I think. So let's get that. I think it's similar to that button. We are wasting a lot of time there. Yes, I think it's this one only, maybe. No, on this button it's looking very light. The darker one. We need the darker one. Guys, not this one. This one. I think we got it. Guys, I think we got it, maybe. Yep, see that? Everyone got it. But our text is a little white. Their text is a little more, little lighter, actually. Our text is more white. So, we can give that text opacity as well. So, where is that description? Gives that opacity of only, let's say 0.7, not completely visible. Yep, now see, perfectly fine. And I think in case in here they also have a little better line height. We have a very small line height. Our word gap is a little less, so we can also increase the word gap to match their word gap. Their word gap is a little more bigger than ours. So you can increase the word gap, and also you can, font weight of 200. I hope it doesn't make it very much small. Yep, see, now it's looks good. And also word gap, word spacing, sorry, not word gaps, word spacing, let's say 20 pixel. I hope that's not too much. It is too much actually. 10 pixel, too much. 6 pixel, too much still. 3 pixels, 2 pixels. Yep, now that's fine. Okay guys, everyone all set? Understood how that effect is created? Hopefully. Guys, hopefully this is clear to you. Now guys, the thing is, why we are not getting our swipers here. Let's see that. In our code, why are we not getting our swipers? Okay, it's here. But why can't we see it? They are there. But they have too much height. Why is that? Because the height should depend upon this. Right? Okay, first of all, I think to sport as well, because this is the main parent, sport. Give it relative so that everything goes with this one. Right now guys, the swiper which is under sports, it's going to viewport, because sports is as a parent is not having any position. So position of relative. But still we can't see it. I think it's behind it. So let's give them Z index. So guys, only for the swiper left and swiper right, which are inside the sports section. So dot sports, or let's give some Z index to them. Where is my swiper right? Directly give them Z index so that they are always on top, because I want them to be always on top. So Z index 20 by default. Let's see. And here we go. Now I can see, right? It's coming on top. So I don't care guys. They should be always on top because they are swipers. They should be always visible. So no matter where they are, they will always have greater Z index. And see now guys, they are there. Right everyone? I hope we are cleared with them. Okay. See, now our site is looking quite amazing, right? What do you say everyone? Does this look quite good or not? Guys, quite good. Okay, now see guys, I hope that this will be not very tough for you. You tell me everyone. I hope that this will be not very tough for you, this whole section. Just like we have all these things. I hope this section is not tricky at all. What do you say, guys? Now that we have already created something like this again and again, so you tell me, everyone, will this section be tough for you to create? I have uploaded this image already. So guys, after doing all these sections, which are quite similar, will be tricky? So I'm thinking of avoiding it so that I can show you this effect. I want to show you this effect, guys. So I'm thinking of avoiding this as of now. What say, everyone? And guys, please like the video if you're enjoying it. Please don't forget to like it, guys. Please don't forget to like the video. And also, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay. So guys, I'm avoiding this section so that can't even tell difference between. That's great. That's great. Okay. So now, guys, I know that this is easy and you can do it. That's why I don't want to waste time, because I really want to show you this effect. Okay. So let's go, guys, and let's create this effect, everyone. Let's create this effect. And it's very easy, guys. It's very easy. Okay. So let's go and let's create this effect, guys. And I will do it for only one, but I hope that you'll be able to do it for everything else. Right, guys? Everyone. I'll do it for only one. And guys, in reality, you only do it for one. Other thing happen with loop. Right now, as I said, we are not using any framework or any programming thing in it. That's why we have to repeat everything again and again. But guys, in reality, all this happens with the help of, proper programming language. That means you create only one block. Other blocks are created with a loop. You don't have to even write code for them. In this case, we had to write it for everything because we had no programming support whatsoever in this. But that's fine. So everyone, let's go and let's create this section. Something like this. Okay, let me first of all get a matching movie here. That I already have somewhere. Okay. Now see, guys, if you see this, everyone, see, when I hover, whatever poster I have here, we have the wide version of that. See that, guys? When I hover, whatever poster I have, we have a wide version of that. See that, everyone? See this. We have a wide version of that poster. So that's what we need. And that is why I have already downloaded some wide versions. You can see here. For, let's say, IB71, or for, let's say, this one. What was the movie name? I forgot. Ahsoka. For that, I already have a wide version image. See. You can see I already have that wide version image. Okay. And I might also have the logo for that. Let's see, do I have it or not? I don't think so I have it. No, I don't have it. So let me do it for 1920 then. Because I don't have it for Ahsoka. I forgot to get the logo for that. So now I have to do it for the movie that I already have with me. So let's do it for IB71. Let's see. Okay, let's do it for Commando. Do I have a full width image for Commando? I have the logo, but do I have the full width image? I only have full width images for 1920. Okay, yeah, I have full width image for Commando. Let's do it for Commando, guys. So my Commando is, where is it? Okay, it's here. So let me move it on. Let me move it on front. Let me move it to front, guys. Commando is where is it? Where is it? It's movie number 4. So I want to move it to front now. And guys, I think somewhere I made a mistake. Why I'm having this scroll bar here? Oh, because of the sports one. I didn't get overflow hidden to the sports one. Let's quickly go and do that. Let's go to sports and give overflow hidden. Sports. Overflow hidden. Okay, nice. Now let me do it for Commando, guys. And for one of the sections, I'll move movie number 4 on top. Okay. So let's go to the movies section, guys. Where is the movies section? Okay, let's just move the second image. Here I want the movie number 4. That's all. Nothing big. Okay. So let's do it for Commando, everyone. Let's do it for commando. So here, if you just go on commando, you can see you have this. You have this button, you have this plus icon, you have this content, text, and the logo and the wide version of the image. Okay, so I need to do something like that. So let's do it for this movie. And guys, it's going to be quite simple, so please focus. So guys, you can see the effect is like this. It comes from inside. That thing comes from inside. And we also want to make that effect. So to make that effect, we also have to make it inside that. But it will be hidden. So let's go. Let's go, everyone. In that movie only, first of all, now see guys, the parent is movie. The parent is movie. Now I know that to the inside elements, I am going to give absolute. And I don't want them to go to viewport. That's why I'll give its parent a position of relative. So let's quickly go to movie. And give it position of relative first. So position of relative. So that whatever is inside, whatever child that I have created inside them, and if they have absolute, they should not go to viewport, they should go to movie. Okay, first of all, you can see no changes, all good, all fine. Okay, nice. Now inside that, here, to the movie IMG, I am going to give absolute. Let's see first of all that nothing happens here. So position absolute. Let's see if something is happening. No, all good. Amazing. That means we have created in such a good way that nothing is happening as of now. Absolute. Now, only for one movie, guys, I'm doing it. You can do it for all the other movies. I hope you're understanding. And guys, again, in reality, you have to only do it for one. Other things are created using loop. In this case, I'm doing it for one. And only for design perspective or design purpose, you have to do it for everything else. So I'm just doing it for one movie. And you have to do it in every movie, guys. But not in reality. In reality, this all will be generated via loop. But for now, let's go. So let's create one more div. Let's give it a class of movie-card. Now, first of all, guys, we'll create the effect. So that, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we'll just put some content. That's all. Let's just create the effect. And guys, with this, can I also ask that footer will also be easier for you? This footer area. Will this be easier for you? Yes or no, guys? So that I don't have to worry about that as well and I can show you this effect then. What say, guys? Will footer be easier for you? I think footer is not that tricky. Everyone, just a box with some content. While you were scrolling the movies, the background image was visible. Can't we fix the width? The background image. Which one? Where? Where, Rishikesh? Can you just tell me where exactly? This one, right? I'm talking about the first one. Just like here it is getting hidden. Yes, I'm going to do that. I want to remove that. Yes. I will do something like this. When I scroll, we'll also make it, black out. I'll do that. Don't worry. That's why I'm asking all the smaller things. So that, just like, okay, you can create the footer. You can create the other sections. So that I can focus on these effects. Okay. So yes, I'll do that. First, let's create the main effect. Then we'll create this effect, blacking that out. And then if we have time, we'll also create this. Okay, no issues. Let's go. So guys, we are working for commando as of now for this movie. Let's go. A movie card. I have created movie card. Okay. Now to that movie card, let's apply some CSS to that. So dot movie card. Let's see how much width it has normally. Inspect that. How much width it's having? Okay, it's having 336 by 394. So width is 336, height is 394. Okay, that's what we're going to use as well. For now, just to save time. So width is 336 pixels and height is 394 pixels. Guys, in reality, I use a lot of percentages, but that is when I'm creating my own site. This we are copying. That's why I'm just trying to follow their guidelines in this case. And if we have much more time, we can also figure out a better way. But again, we are doing it on the spot, so it might take a little time. But I hope that you're understanding. Okay. Let's give it some background color. So background color of blue as of now, just to see. Now it's not visible because it's hidden behind. So let's also give hidden below. So let's also give it a position of absolute. Let's see if it comes on top. Here we go, see? It comes on top now. Is that cleared, everyone? Guys, I hope it's cleared. It comes on top of that. But I want it to come outside. I want it to come outside. Like, you know, it should be there outside. It's not coming outside because we have given overflow hidden to the parent. But if I remove it, the other parts will be also visible. But I want it to come outside, so I'm thinking what we can do here is either I change its z index. Let's see, z index. Let's see if it does something. Otherwise, I have to follow a different technique. Let's just give some dummy extra value. No, it's not coming outside. Yes, so if possible, can you make footer using grid? No need to implement it just here. Let's just learn CSS. If all. Yeah, sure. I can implement the footer using grid. No issues. Yeah, that's completely possible. Now, see, guys, the problem here is because our parent is having overflow hidden, we can't see the extra stuff. If I remove it, now we can see, but I can also see the other parts now. See, the extra part of all the images. So now, guys, the trick is I have to go ahead and put this image in one more div, because now this div is not responsible for hiding this extra part. See, you can see that extra part, right, everyone? That's not hiding behind because I removed the hidden from this. So now I need to give it to this image as well. I need to create a parent for this image. Otherwise, it won't work like that. So that's a problem now. We didn't think of this earlier, but now here's the problem. So, guys, the solution for this will be just, you know, to give this image one more parent with the same height width as parent, you know, and that will be solved. But now I'm thinking, should I do this right now? Okay, I'll do it for one, guys. What say? I'll do it for one and you can do it for everything else. What say, guys? I'll do it for one. So what I'm trying to say is just create one more div. No, we can't give background color to this image, right? They are white. It's already white. You cannot change background color of image, right, Utpal? It's white here, so we can't change that color. I hope you're getting my point, Utpal. So, guys, see, now if I just, you know, see, the problem is when overflow is hidden, movie card is not visible. The extra part of the movie card is not visible. That's the problem. Okay. So if I remove the blue, you can see extra part of that things are visible. Now, whatever images don't have that extra part, that's fine. But whatever images have white portions, there it's visible. That is why, guys, you can see here also the black portion of this image is visible. This image is having black portion. You can see it's visible here, the black portion. A little bit of black portion, you can see that. So, to tackle that, I'm going to create one more div. Let's call it as movie img wrapper, something like that. It will be exactly same as parent, but guys, whatever parent was doing, it will be done by this now. Okay. So, movie img wrapper. Your height will be exactly same as parent and width will be exactly same as parent. You're just acting as a wrapper that will hide things. That's all. So your width will be exactly same as parent. So width of 100%. We can crop, Rishikesh, but that again we have to go in there, right? We have to use Photoshop and all that stuff. So that's one more thing. Otherwise, it's completely fine. If we can crop, we can directly crop and then put it. That's one way. Why not? Why not? But right now we are doing it without cropping. We're using CSS to do that logic, but that's completely possible. You can crop those images to perfect size and then put it. But right now they are all internet downloaded images, right? So I have to do a lot of Photoshop if I need to crop them. But cropping is an option. That's what I'm saying. So guys, give width and height exactly same as parent and ask this to have overflow of hidden. And now you'll see that extra part of command. Okay, wait. I think I didn't save it. Let me save it. And let's also give this border radius. Wait, is it not working here? Let's check it out. Okay, and also now guys, no need to give position absolute to image, because now image is inside this, so give it to this one. Yep, now you can see that extra part from commando is gone, but everyone else have it. So guys, now what you have to do is, to everyone, let me show you. If I use the exact same thing for this image, Ahsoka, which is after 2 images, let's do that. So it will see that it's gone. It will be gone. See, that extra part will be gone now. See that, everyone? So what I'm trying to say is, now you have to do it everywhere. Getting my point, guys? You just have to do it everywhere, that's all. Nothing big, okay? Just put all the images in wrapper, okay? And now let's go with the card. Now you'll see that card will be completely outside without any worries. If I just, get back the color, you will see it's there, completely outside, perfectly fine. Okay, now I want it to be in center. So for that purpose, we can give flexing to the movie. Why not? So give display of flex, but now they are adjusted like this. Okay, so align items flex start to all of them. Now it's all fine. Just put a wrapper, guys, and that will be all okay. And justify content center. Cool, guys, everywhere. Okay, don't forget to put wrappers everywhere now. Now see, guys, it's in center the way we wanted it to be. Okay, the way we wanted it to be. But I think the height is a little too big. We have a very small height here, so let's increase the height. Maybe 450 pixels. Oh, the height is not increasing. Why is that? It should be out of parent now. It is out of parent. Is it going to movies now? Oh, movies is also having overflow hidden. No. Movies is also, see, this main parent is also having overflow hidden. So now, guys, there are few things we can do here. That is, we can increase the height of this movie section. But let's see what's going on here. Now that movies is creating a problem. Okay, now what if I forcefully... we have to use scale. Bhimrao sir, that's... See, effect is not the problem. Getting my point. Effect is not the problem here. It is this big, and we are definitely going to use scaling. We have to use scaling only. But if you see, it's not stretching. It's popping up and it's going outside the parents. But because we have overflow hidden, no, Z index is not working in that case. So we have to go with something else now. Is there a way to override the hidden for a particular element? That's what we need to figure out now. Or maybe we should let it go to the viewport. Right, guys? But then its width and height will be, problematic. But we have given it fixed width and height, so maybe we should let it go to the viewport. Maybe. So let's remove the relative from its parent. But again, it's overflow hidden. It's still not be visible. So it doesn't matter. Okay. How to override overflow hidden for one element. See guys, I don't think you're understanding the problem here. Even though we make it visible, that's not the issue. It's visible only. It's because the parent, this movies, is having overflow hidden. So the extra part, it's already big. But I can't see the extra part of that. You can see here, see. Look at the card. Look at the card. Look at the card, guys. It's already big. But we can't see the extra part because it's hidden. So it's already there, guys. That means whatever is gonna be below there, it will not be visible. Even if I scale it, it doesn't make sense. It's like this is your div, you have hidden this much part. So even it grows, that much part will be hidden. Exactly, Kaushik, and that's hidden. We can't do anything about it. Even if you scale, effect is secondary, guys. First, we need to make it visible. Getting my point? Guys, scaling it, hovering it, that's all secondary. First, we have to make sure that it's completely visible. Right? See, here it's completely visible. See, the whole thing is visible. We need to do this. So, what we need to do is, we need to figure out the child can skip the jump and parent's position relative. Let's see if we have normally selector overflow hidden will hide everything outside of the border, but if the parent have skip the element and jump to the parent's position. Let's see if it is possible. The trick is to keep the overflow hidden element with position static and position the overflowing element. Okay. But Z index is not working for us, right? That's the problem. Even if I'm giving Z index, let's try with Z index then. But our parent is also having relative, right? That's the issue. So if I remove the relative from the parent, let's see what happens here. If I remove the relative from parent, I hope it will not cause any issues for our other things. No, see. Why is this going there? It's kind of fine. But why it is going there? Okay. Oh, not to the movie, sorry. To the parent. Movies, where is movies? So now this will create a problem. Okay. Okay, let's see if it is working first. Let's put Z index. 100 just for some check. Still not coming outside, guys. Still not coming outside. Now that is a big issue. That is a really big issue. See, the remaining part of this is not visible because of that hidden logic. Does padding can help? No. Padding will not help. Anything extra will be hidden, Kaushik. Keep that pop-up out effect, all elements inside it, change via CSS whole card. Now we need to either go ahead and, change a lot of things in it. That's what we need to do. Okay, we need to figure out something. Let's see if we have a solution for this. They're saying fixed and all that stuff, but if I make it fixed, then it will not scroll. And I don't want that. See, the scroll works here. We also need this. Okay, we need to figure out something really good for this now. Actually, see, the solution is there. We can change few ideas, but now the way we have built it, the way we have already built it, that is creating the problem now. The way we have already built it, that is creating a problem. But see, guys, the solution is we just need one parent, that's all. One extra parent, and that will be good enough to remove this hidden. See, the only thing that this is doing is it's hiding this, right? All this stuff. See, now it's visible completely. But that's the issue. See, it's also hiding all this stuff, right? Let's go to the movie image wrapper and ask, okay, it's having overflow hidden. So why does this movies are not hidden anymore? Why is the extra part of this images are visible now? Oh, movie. Let's also ask this to have overflow hidden. No, I don't want this to have overflow hidden. Sorry. Okay. Guys, let me just, apply the solution quickly. Let's give this a fixed width and height. If movie, okay guys, we're almost there, don't worry. I want this to have fixed width and height, and I want this need to have, but why is the overflow hidden not working for this one? Image wrapper, this should work. Why is this not hiding the image? Okay guys, it's working, I think only for a few images. Yep, see, it's working for this one maybe. Okay guys, it is working. It is working now. I have to do it everywhere now. We have to just apply this movie image wrapper everywhere. That's the solution. That is the solution I can think of as of now. No, Z-index will not work. We just now need to apply this wrapper everywhere. So that's the technique change we need to follow. See? So it will start working like that. It's working for this. It's working. It will work for everyone if you just do that. Okay. That was the issue. We need to change a lot of things, guys. And I don't want to do that. That is the issue. Or maybe we need to use a little bit of JavaScript here. That can be one more solution. Okay. We didn't think of this initially, right? I thought we'll never create this idea. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can be a better solution? See, they're all saying that, just absolute, but our absolute is not working in that case. Our absolute is not like letting it out. For that hidden part only, we created an extra parent, but now we have one more parent on top. See, Utpal, if 2 will work, 100 should also work, right? Like 100 is maximum, like the most. But it's not coming out yet. Guys, we need to change a lot of things now. That's the problem. No, it's not working. Yes, that is the problem. It is only working with positions. That's the issue, right? So now I'm thinking now, what can be done here? See guys, it's almost complete. That's one case, but I also wanted to show you this effect. But now, because of the way we have made it, it will take a lot of time to change everything and come back to this. Getting my point? It will now take a lot of time to, come back to this, change everything and come back to this. I can create a separate file where I can put that effect. That's one more thing I can do, so that you can, when you start creating it, or at least you will know how to create that effect. Okay, because guys, I have to do a lot of changes. So what say everyone? Should I just show you this in a separate file? Guys, what do you say? I'll show you this effect, but in a separate file. That's what I'm saying. Guys, if you want to see this effect, I'll show you it in a separate file so that you can create it at least. See, the problem is not that we can't create it. The problem is the way we have followed from the start. Now, because of the way we have created everything, we have a problem here. Now to solve it, we have to go back, or we need to, search for some solution. Maybe we can, see, you cannot unless you change your HTML layout. See? So it's almost, very tough to now put it outside. So either we change our layout completely or something like that. So, yep, guys, that's the issue. Or we go for position fixed, because that will make it directly go for the viewport. But if I make it fixed, it won't scroll, right? Yes. So, guys, I hope you're getting my point, right? I hope you're getting my point here. If I make it fixed, that it won't scroll. Right, it won't scroll. It will go to viewport. So, that will be one more problematic thing. So guys, when you create it, or when you create something like this, I hope you will follow that architecture. Initially, I didn't plan for it. That's why this problem is happening here. But I hope you understand, because we are doing everything from scratch. So problems like this are bound to happen, right? Because we are literally writing every line of code. There is nothing that we are taking from anywhere. So this is the one thing that is bound to happen, definitely. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create a new file and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, everyone. So let me do that. Let me create one more file called as dummy.html, and I'll do it here. Okay guys, everyone, because I want you to know how to do this, and just by using CSS. So let's go. Anything guys, card effect. Okay, let me quickly go ahead. I know, create a very simple card. Exactly similar to this, guys. I'm going to create something exactly similar to this. Okay. I hope you understand, everyone. So, dev. I'm going to give it a class of, let's say, card. Guys, please focus. I'm going to do exactly similar to this. And in this case, I'll be writing, internal CSS, because it's not that much. So, I hope that's fine. So, card. Style. Until that time, guys, if you're enjoying the video and if you're finding whatever I'm doing helpful and meaningful, please don't forget to subscribe, guys. That motivates me a lot. So please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well, because this is not the only thing. I'm going to come up with a lot of things, and in every course I'm going to be doing this. I'll do everything from scratch in front of you, so that you get to know everything about anything that I'm teaching. Okay, nothing will be from here or there. I'll be doing everything in front of you. Okay, and guys, I'm coming up with a lot of amazing things in future. So yeah, be ready for that. Everything, full stack development, app development, web development, everything. Okay, so dot card, let's give it a width of around 200 pixels. or 250 pixels, something like that. Or let me just see how much I have given to this. I'll take the exact same again, because I'm creating the same thing. So how the video played? So basically, Rishikesh, there is a video behind it. There is a video behind it. So when you hover, the box gets bigger, and they have already a video behind it. When you hover, they just make it opaque, and you can see the video playing. And it's a little JavaScript there. So I would suggest to wait for my JavaScript DOM manipulation course, where I'll be teaching you how to create these effects very easily. Okay, I'll be teaching how to create carousel. So basically, so guys, okay, I have an idea. Before we create this, I have an idea. Do you want me to create a course where it will be like 5 different effects in 5 days, something like that? What say? And I'll be taking some top-notch effects on different websites. So creating 5 different effects in 5 days, so that you can integrate them in your website whenever you need. What say, guys? Everyone. So I can show you all this there. How to create a carousel, how to create a product carousel, how to hover and play a video in background. Right? What say, everyone? Do you want me to do that? 5 effects in 5 days. 5 amazing, not only small effects, top-notch effects. Okay. So first of all, yeah, that's good, that's good. So I'm planning for that. I just got an idea, I should do it. Because see, I know that a lot of people, don't create that effects. They always go for libraries. So I'll be doing it without libraries. You can see how to do that via pure coding. Complete pure coding. Okay, nice, guys. Yes, why not? Why not? This will be always there. I will always come to this and, complete some things here and there. And guys, this was the first time we are creating something like this, and we are almost done, right? So no issues. We are almost done here. Some effects are left. Styling, designing is done. The only thing that is left is some effects. And for that, we need some JavaScript. That's all. Okay, guys, anyway, let's quickly complete it. So I need this exact same height and width here as well, just to show you that effect. Height, width. Okay. And let's give it a background color of red for now. Guys, please focus, everyone. Okay, you have this box now. Okay, nice. Now inside this, I'm going to create an image wrapper quickly. So one more div called as image wrapper. Guys, I'm just giving you the idea, okay? Because I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, we didn't knew how to do this. I want to give that idea. I made a fault that I didn't follow this idea from start. That's why now I'm in problem. I will change it. It will take 1 hour to change. That's why I'm just doing it right now. So image wrapper dot image wrapper, same width, so width 100%, same height, so height 100%, and background color of, let's say, green. Let's say if it is coming there, yep, it's there, covering this whole thing. Let's put that image in here. So image dot slash images slash, let's say any movie, let's say movie number 4. Okay, it's quite big, we know that. So let's style this image quickly. So I want to apply CSS on the image, which is under dot image wrapper, and I want its width to be exactly same as parent, so width 100%. Okay, now we need to hide the extra stuff. So I'll ask the wrapper that whatever is overflowing, keep it hidden. Now I don't need the extra part, so I need to move this image up. So for that, margin top minus 50 pixel, and that should be gone. Is that clear, everyone? Got it? Guys, understood? Now then, real deal. First of all, I'm going to go to the card and I'm going to give it relative. Now see, guys, the problem that we made there was we have given this parent a position of, overflow of hidden. Now when we are removing that, a lot of different problems are happening because we have structured our site in that way. That's why we need to figure out a different way of doing that there. But here I'm just showing you, if we follow a proper architecture, how it can be done. It's almost same. There we just have few problems that we need to solve. Otherwise, it's almost same. You can see the card is exactly same. Okay. So position relative. And also to this wrapper, I'm going to give border radius of, 10 pixels. Okay. Now, and also to this, you can give that border radius of 10 pixels. Cool. Now guys, let's give it margin so that it comes in the center a little bit. So margin of 200 pixel from all around. So it will be here. Now let's create that card logic. Now guys, see, everyone, we just need to create, let's say we call it as a movie card. Okay, guys, I'm just giving an idea. I hope you can put that content in here. Content will not be a problem. So dot movie card, both of you, wrapper, you'll be also having position of absolute, and movie card you'll be also having, first of all, you'll be having a width of, let's say 350 pixel and height of 400 pixel and background color red and same position of absolute. Now guys, can you see that it's on top of this? Everyone, can you see that it's on top of this and completely visible as well? What say guys? Right, it's on top of that and completely visible, and it's because my card is not having any overflow hidden, but in there we have done it, and that's what is causing a problem. But if I'm removing it, then its parent is also having overflow hidden, and if I remove it, then everything is just going here and there. So we need to work for some time on that, and it will be solved as well. But again, let's do it there. I'm continuously comparing so that you understand what's the problem there. Okay, now to put it completely in center, let's give this card a display of flex. And justify content center, align items center. Okay, now it's in complete center. If I have to show you, let me remove this color and see behind the things are also in center. Is that clear, guys? Now you tell me, guys, will it be tough for you to create something like this in your card? To create something like this in your card, like an image, button, some text. Will it be tough for you guys? Please tell me. Guys, will it be tough for you to create something like this in your card? I hope not. You can put any content here. It's up to you, right? You can literally put any content here. Correct? So let me just show you the effect now. So guys, the first thing that we'll be doing is, by default, I want this content to be scaled down to 0. So now that content is lost, because it's scaled down to 0, completely to 0. Now, when I hover on card, which is my main parent, main one. When I hover on card, I want to hover on card, but I want to work on movie card. So I'll mention that here as a child. So I'll hover on card, but I want to work on movie card, and I want it to be back. So transform, scale back to 1. And now see what happens, guys. When I hover, see it comes back. But it's coming back very fast. So let's do this. Give it a transition. Transition of 0.5 seconds. And now you'll see. See that, guys? Everyone. Are we cleared, everyone? Please tell me. But it's still not exactly same, because here it doesn't go like that. Right? It appears from middle. It's not exactly same, guys, because here it appears from middle. Right? It doesn't go like completely inside. So we also need to solve that. So what we want to do is, we don't want to do that. We want to scale it down to, let's say, around 0.6, something like that, 0.6. So till this much. And from here we want to make it visible. Right? Guys, everyone, are you getting my point? Okay. So we'll also make its opacity as 0. Initially it will be completely transparent, because it's not completely 0. And then opacity will be back to 1. And now see the effect, guys. See that? Guys, now it's exactly same, right? Everyone? I find it really cool. I don't know why. Guys, what say? Everyone. See? The exact same effect now. And now you can put any content, whatever you want. That means, I don't want it to be exactly scaled down to 0. Scale it to 0.6. That means, to some extent. Okay? And then opacity 0, completely invisible. And only when I hover, back to 1 and opacity 1. So it looks like this. And now, guys, put whatever content you want inside this. Doesn't matter. Up to you. Video behind it. Whatever you want. And Rishikesh, you asked, right, how this video is playing. So basically, first they show image. There is a function written in JavaScript where after some point of time, they remove that image and they also have the video behind it which starts playing. So it's not a big deal. It is not a big deal at all. It's a video, and on top of that video they have an image, and only for 3 seconds they have that image. After that they remove it and the video starts playing. It is not a big thing. Just basic lines of JavaScript. It's a very easy thing. Playing this video, guys, it's a literally very easy thing. Very, very easy thing. Is that clear, guys? I don't know if I have a video, otherwise I would have shown you this. Let me see, guys, if I have a video here. Let me show you. Let's just go on a video. I don't want you guys to, go a little unsatisfied here. So let me just download a video. So let's say movie trailer. I don't know. Let's say Infinity War. Guys, any dummy video, okay? It's just a dummy video. So anything is fine. I don't know. I hope this will get downloaded. Let's download this one. And guys, just give me a second. I'm, I think, getting a message. Okay, sorry. Let's go. So save from net. Let's download that video quickly. I want to show you that. Wait, I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So let me just download that video. Where is it? Our folder, images. Let's just keep it here only. Let's call it as video. Save it. Okay, guys, everyone. Now, for some time, let's keep it normal because I want to see it. Okay, because I want to create stuff, right? Now see, guys, how it is done. I want to show you. Let me show you how it is done. So first of all, in this movie card, I'm going to have a video in background. So a video tag /images/video. Okay, it's quite big, right? Let's make it small. So let's give some styling. So video tag, which is inside .movie card, I want you to have an exact same width of 100%. Okay, now the width is right. Guys, cleared, everyone? Easy enough or not? Please tell me. Now if you give autoplay to it, or it is actually played using JavaScript, so I'll play it using JavaScript, don't worry. Okay, I'll play this video using JavaScript, don't worry. Now see, now we'll hide this using the image. Whatever image I have, I'll hide it using that. So image tag /images/ okay, now this image is also quite big. Let's also give this styling. So guys, first of all, to this I'm going to give, it's already having position, so that's great, no issues. Okay, now to image as well. So .movie card, whatever is image inside it, I also want this to have position of, sorry, not position, first of all with 100%. So with 100%. So now that image is going to hide that. See, now they are one below each other. I don't want it like that. I don't want them to be one below each other. So to both of them, I'm going to give position absolute. And same, position absolute. Okay, now I want the image on top. So basically, to do that, just put image at the bottom or change the Z index, guys. Two ways. So now here we go, image is on top. Is that clear, everyone? I hope it's cleared. Now as soon as it comes up, let me make it back normal. So now it will be like this. See that? Now as soon as this comes up, after some time, I want this image to go away and the video to start playing. Correct, everyone? That's the logic, right? That's the logic, everyone. Correct? Let's do it. I need some JavaScript for that. So scripting. I need to add an event on when I hover on movie card. Okay, so let's give it an ID. ID on movie card. Okay, ID on movie card. Let's go. Let's add an event on that. So document dot get element by ID movie card, and I'm going to add an event on that, and the event will be as soon as I hover on that. That is here called as mouse enter. Okay, whenever I enter my mouse on that, at the exact same point, a function will be called, and inside that function I'm going to write a code which will be after some time. So set timeout for, let's say, 5 seconds. So for 5 seconds my image will be visible, and after 5 seconds I want that video to start playing and image to be hiding. So to hide that image, let's give this ID. Let's give the video ID of vid and image the ID of IM. So I want this image to go away and video to start playing. So for that, guys, in this case, my ultimate aim is to just to show you how it is done. I'm not going completely deep in this, but I just wanted to show you. So I want the image to go away. So for that, get that image. ID is IM. So IM dot style dot opacity should become 0. This is what I want. Opacity should become 0. And let's also give this transition to that image so that it happens a little slowly. So transition 0.3 seconds. And I want the video to start playing. So for that, fetch the video. Document dot get element by ID vid dot play. And that should be it. So guys, what will happen now is, as soon as I hover on movie card, so I'm saying on movie card, whenever I enter my mouse, a timer should start for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the image opacity should become 0. That means it will become invisible. And whatever video I have, it should start playing. Now see what will happen here. As soon as I hover, now for 5 seconds, it will wait. And after 5 seconds, the image will be gone. Hopefully, it's gone. But the video is not playing. So I think I forgot something. I think I made a mistake. Wait. Maybe this is not the correct way of calling the video play logic. Maybe. Let me see, guys. I keep forgetting this. Video play using JS. I might forget. I might have made a really silly mistake. Let me just see. It happens, guys. No issues. Oh, it's same. Then why it's not working? Because see, there's getting the video and playing it. Why it's not working for me? Why it's not working for me? What's the problem? Why it is not working for me? That means I did correct, guys. It was correct. See, same. They are fetching the video with the ID and they're just playing it. So why it is not working for me? Come on, man. Play. It's playing now. Okay, guys. It's done. I don't know what was the issue. I think it was just a DOM event. That's nothing big. And see. Image will be gone. And play. Got it, everyone? No autoplay. No autoplay. You don't use autoplay. Because Chrome doesn't allow autoplay. So now just see. Again, normal. Okay, refresh. Just hover. After 5 seconds, image will be gone. And hopefully the video will play. Got it? How it is done? Rishikesh, I think it was not that tough, right? Hopefully. So guys, that's it. Whenever I enter my mouse on that movie card, a timer should start for 5 seconds. And as soon as these 5 seconds are done, image should be transparent completely and video should start playing. That is all, guys. That's all. Initially it was not playing because what Chrome wants is at least click somewhere on your web page so that I understand that you're a human and you're using it, and then only I'll start playing the video. So that's why initially it was not playing. Just have to click somewhere. It should register your mouse in it, that's all. And guys, you can just do the opposite. When you leave the mouse, so write one more function when you remove your mouse. Again, make the image come back. That's all. Nothing else, guys. That's all. So everyone, I hope it's cleared, and I hope you have enjoyed the whole Hotstar web page with me. Guys, what say? Have you guys enjoyed the whole Hotstar? I know that we have not completed that, but you know, right? We have also done a lot of effects thing in between, right? We didn't only do design. I didn't say no for effects. We also did all the effects that were possible. But now there are some more effects, but that we'll do some other time, maybe in some other website. But I really hope that you got to learn something in the last 7 days. And we actually did our project in 3 days, and we did a lot of things. Okay, now I know there are some things here and there, but don't worry, guys. As soon as possible, I'll be coming up with some more CSS lectures, and there I'll be teaching you some top-notch effects. Okay, and that CSS will be completely dedicated to this. Okay, and guys, this was only 7 days. Now I'm planning that from now on, everything that I take, not only CSS, I'm planning for at least for 10 days. Minimum, everything should be of 10 days, if required. Minimum, it should be for 10 days so that, you know, we can cover till advanced level, not only fundamentals. We can cover till advanced level, so that after learning that, you can actually practice and mention in your resumes, in your CVs, that you actually know that. Okay, so I'm planning for at least 10 days, 12 days courses, complete courses. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video, because I'm going to coming up with a lot of amazing new content. So I think by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll be posting the new series that I'm coming up with. So it will be live on YouTube. I'll be posting the date. I'll be posting the thumbnails. So please don't forget to subscribe, guys. And also, guys, if you get time, after the video ends, please do some kind of comment. Anything is allowed. Asking for new videos, criticism, anything. Just mention something in the comment. Words of kindness. Whatever you liked, whatever you didn't like, you can mention everything in the comments. And guys, please share the channel and the videos to your friends, to your colleagues in your groups. Okay, that will help me grow a little bit, and that will be amazing for me. And that will motivate me to come up with amazing content for 10 days, 12 days, then I don't care about the time. You know, once I decide that I want to complete this and I want to provide that all things to you, I want you guys to learn, I'll be doing that. Okay. Thank you so much, Utpal, for the kind words, buddy. Thank you so much, Bhimrao, sir. Thank you so much, Rishikesh. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in for the last 7 days, everyone. Now, this was the start that I started after a long time. Now, maybe next week, I'm going to coming up with JavaScript from scratch, where I'll be going till Node.js, with MongoDB, with complete API development. Trust me, guys, after those 10, 12 sessions, you can mention in your resume that you know how to make APIs. Once you practice that much, guys, whatever I teach in that whole session of Node.js and JavaScript, you can literally mention this, that you know how to create APIs. You are an API developer, almost. You just need to, you know, brush up things here and there that you will do while creating some examples, practicing it, or when you're creating it for clients. But you can mention. I'll be trying to give you that much knowledge so that you can mention that you know. Okay? Thank you so much, Rishikesh. That's a long journey, but hopefully, let's see. Okay? Let's see. But that's a long journey. Let's see if that happens, amazing. If that doesn't happen, no issues. Main aim is I want to give all my knowledge to you guys. Whatever I know, because I like this thing. I like, you know, teaching and giving all this that I have to people, and whatever I have learned in my journey from last 6 to 7 years. I just want to give all that. Okay. So yep, guys, that's it. That will be the end of this mastering CSS. Maybe in future I'll be again coming up with mastering CSS, but the next will be JavaScript and Node.js from scratch. So I hope you will be excited for that. I'll be posting the thumbnails and the dates and the timings by tomorrow or day after tomorrow on YouTube. So please subscribe so that you don't miss that. And please share it, guys. Please share the channel as much as you can. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you in the next course, everyone. Bye-bye, guys. Good night. Good night, guys.
Tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view.